All right, y'all. I know I said I was going to go ahead and call it tonight, but I asked Bishop just to be patient with me while I add the white. So at least when I wake up in the morning, I won't change my mind. So if I commit, then I'm stuck with it. You ever been like that? That if you didn't commit to something, you could easily change your mind? All right, we just cut that green. We're gonna move it to the side. And we're gonna fuse the white and the green together. You can go back and watch my Burn Baby Burn recording on YouTube at the Chunky Knit Craze. So on YouTube at the Chunky Knit Craze, you'll find that tutorial that talks about how to look for the wicker part. Let me stop talking. How to look for the wicker part and then fuse. And fuse. You're not burning the yarn, you're burning that wicker piece. So I typically open up the yarn in the middle so that the wicker or that plastic part is exposed, and then on both ends. And then I fuse. So we're going to do about 2 to 3 rows of the white. Always do your pull test when you're fusing. Adding the white because it'll break up the colors that we're adding. Since olive green is a dark color, I'm going to go with, after the white, then I'm going to go with this khaki. Then a strip of white. Then I'll do this caramel color. It's not that chocolate color I just unpacked yesterday on Valentine's Day. You can go back and look at that video. It says unpacking the new yarn. It was released today, Sunday, but we videotaped yesterday because it was a part of my Valentine present. So we did some unpacking. All right, I'm going to grow quiet and add 2 rows of white. And then tomorrow, we'll be able to start part 2. This won't take long. I'm going to do 2 rows of the white, and then I'll start with the khaki. All right, we got 1, so now we're starting our 2nd row. And then from there, I don't know if I want to do 3. But we won't do any more than that, because I just want it to be like a little breakage between the colors. That's it. We're going to do a 3rd row. I do need a 3rd row, and then we'll stop with the white. Okay. Let me show you what we got. So here's that green, and now we've added the white, and that's enough. That's enough just to break it up, and now we're going to add the khaki. So again, we're going to cut and fuse. Put the white away. And I'm going to bring out my khaki. That one took a little longer to catch fire than normal, but it did. I tell you in my videos, when you're dealing with this fire, you just want to kind of pinch at it. Don't leave your finger on too long. Depending on the yarn, it can feel really hot. Other yarn, like the Wellllllll that I'm using here, or Yarn B, not so much. It then also depends on the color too, because I did notice some differences. And I don't know if that's from the bleaching or dyeing of the colors, but with the Yarn B, I did feel somewhat of a difference in the chunkiness. All right, we're now adding the khaki in. We're going to just do a few rows of the khaki so that we can see what this pattern is looking like before we call it a night. And then I promised that we would go to bed. So I'm not going to finish it all tonight, even though I can. I feel like my energy has been rebuilt. I don't know where it came from. Something about chunky knitting that'll do it to you. I can see it, y'all. See? It just takes that little bit of doing something different. Or just being patient and letting the pattern form. I like what I'm seeing. All right, guys, this is the last row that we're going to be doing, and then I'm going to show you what the look is. You guys are going to love it, and this will give you a vision of what I'm actually building. If you are one to follow patterns, congratulations. If you don't follow a pattern, congratulations. Do what works best for you. And for me, I'm making it up as I go. You already know that. It took me getting all of the green done to think about what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do this blanket. So it is late here in Charleston. This is going to be the last few stitches that we do. I'm going to show it to you, count, measure, and call it the night. All right? In that order. So let me put the last two stitches on. If you hear noise coming from the kitchen area, that's Coakley Bear in there fixing himself something to eat. I cooked dinner hours ago now. He told me he wanted to wait. All right. Let me show you what we're working with, Coakley Bear. You want to see what we're working with? Are you still in the kitchen, babe? I thought you were leaving to go back to your workstation. Sorry. I'll show you and the people at the same time.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, three colors.
I don't know. The name will come to me after a while. You know how I go. All right, guys, y'all ready? Take a look. Take a, ooh, give me some Tommy Hilfiger boots and let me roll.
Hey.
Here we go.
It's the forest meeting the storm.
Where you see a storm at in this?
Forest coming up. This is a storm.
Y'all see a forest and a storm?
Green, white, and...
Let's think on that.
What that color it is?
Let's think this is olive green, white, and khaki. All right,
white.
y'all. So here we go. And let me show you the back. Let me show you the back. So that's the back. It is looking beautiful. So again, we'll build this up to 10, right? And then we'll add the white. We'll add 3 rows of the white. Then we'll add this caramel color to it. Then we'll add 3 rows of the white. Then we will top it off with this green, this olive green. And then from there, I'll decide if I want to do borders or not. And then if I want to do borders, what color border do I want to do? So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys taking this crazy Chunky Knit Craze ride with me. This is definitely where we're going to end the night. I promise you I won't come back on afterwards. And Bishop is ready. So thank you so much. This is the Chunky Knit Craze, real life with the chunky chick who likes the chunky knit. And guess what, y'all? I am that chunky chick. Thank you for joining me.